Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth, and this is, I guess, part 2 of my Black Friday haul. So part 1 was Sephora, and I picked up one thing from Macy's. So I'll have that linked for you if you want to check it out. But yeah, I'm just digging in here immediately after finishing that video, trying to get all this content filmed before I go on vacation. So let's talk about Ulta. So the first thing I have to talk about, again, this was pre-Black Friday. I got the Nighttime Skin Essentials. It's marked at $30, but it was actually on sale for half off. And I think, unfortunately, it is currently sold out. I think I posted maybe in my Instagram that this was a great deal from Ulta. And we ended up picking up a couple for my mother-in-law and my husband's aunt. Like my mother-in-law's sister, I guess. So I thought this was just a really great set. So you get a lot of different minis here. So I hope that my in-laws will appreciate it. Yeah, it comes with like a fuzzy bag. I actually got 2 of these for myself as well. So I'll just quickly kind of run through what's in here. The Strivectin Advanced Retinol, the Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Retinol Serum, a lot of retinol type products. Origin Stinsing Energizing Gel Cream, the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with Aloe, Chamomile, and Lavender. The First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser, I was just talking about this in my Sephora video, so that's kind of a great go-to cleanser. Some Patchology Restoring Night Eye Gels. The Peach and Lily KP Bump Boss Microderm Body Scrub, not my favorite body scrub, but I'll take it. The Kapari Ultra Restore Body Butter. I think I've tried a sample of this. I think it was in a little pot though, so I'm not sure if it's the same product, but nice, sample travel size of a lotion. I could actually probably put this in my car because it has this type of lid, so I could probably maybe use it as a hand cream. There's that. The Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. I've gone through, I think, one of those before. It's nice. The Jack Black Night Mode Lip Treatment, which I haven't tried. I haven't tried a lot of Jack Black products because a lot of their lip balms have SPF. I think it's like avobenzone, so might give that one a try. The Kiehl's Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. This was one thing I was really excited to get in the kind of sample size. I've said before how when I do get a sample size like this that is refillable, and I do have the full size, I will continue to refill the packaging just because then I know exactly what it is. So yeah, so excited to have a couple of these to travel with. I do have a full size of this, and I do enjoy it a lot. So this is the Bakuchiol Beta Retinol Serum. A little bit more like an oil, I would say. So I use it kind of as the last step in my skincare. The Believe Aqua Bomb Sleeping Mask. Haven't tried that. Perricone MD Retinol Recovery Overnight Moisturizer. And then, let's see, the last 2 products, the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Not my favorite cleansing balm, if I'm honest. I find that it's a little bit, I don't know, kind of greasy feeling. Like I don't feel like it rinses off really well, so I'll use it, but not my favorite. And then the last thing here, the L'Occitane hand cream, 20% shea butter. So yeah, lots of great little samples there, especially for like $15. And this was, it says a $137 value. So yeah, can't really go wrong with that. I also got some of these Sally Hansen like holiday sets just because they're really cute and I like displaying things like this. So the trio pack was, I think it was $18 down from $30. And for once the packages arrived pretty much intact, sometimes they're not so good. So this had 2 polishes and a top coat, and of course we have the cute little gingerbread man and candy cane on the polished bottles. And then this was Baking Spirits Bright. I guess this one was an Ulta exclusive. But anyway, I just thought those were really cute for the holidays. And I also got just a couple other ones. This one is Whisk You a Merry Christmas. I think I accidentally purchased this one twice because it's also in the trio set. But Yeah, these were about $7-8 down from like 13. So I just got two of these polishes, again, just for the cute holiday factor. And I think that was it for my first kind of order. You know how Ulta kept changing what their specials were. So then I think they put out a 10 off of 40 coupon. So I did pick up the Urban Decay Moondust palette. This is the Space Rider, I guess. The other one, I think I talked about in my like cranberry makeup tutorial. It's just a little bit more colorful. This one's a little bit more neutral. It does have like a smooth finish. Like it looked like this could be the kind of thing that had a rough kind of glittery finish, but it's just smooth plastic, which is great. And yeah, those are the shades. You can get a better idea of the color. I might tap on some of Wild Dipper Rise Again. Currently on my eyes, I have this Haus Labs number 2, the Super Neutrals palette. So you can check out my other video to get my thoughts on it, but I thought maybe I could just use a little bit of extra sparkle. Just amps it up a little bit. Now I feel like I'm ready to go to a holiday party. So yeah, so I'm excited to play with that. I'm a little concerned for Urban Decay because I heard they're shutting down their UK website. So I don't know what the long-term future of the brand is, but I think these two palettes and I guess the Moondust shades in general are kind of keeping them afloat, I think. So anyway, I guess I took one for the team there. And because that was 10 off of 40, I also picked up, this was like $1.60, this fingertip sprayer, just to kind of get me over that $40 mark. So I'm sure I'll find a use for this at some point, but yeah, just like an empty little container. And then they also did a 10 off of 50, I think for like Cyber Monday. So I did end up getting a restock of my Way Scalp and Body Scrub. So this is my favorite scrub for baths. I don't use it every time I shower. Usually I'll use, like right now I'm using the Soft Services like exfoliating bar. So that's more to kind of keep KP at bay, but this is more like a pre-shaving kind of thing. It has a really nice, like kind of, I don't know, moisturizing, luxurious consistency to it. Also smells really nice. So this is more of kind of a bath time treat for me, which makes it go a little bit farther. And then with that, let's see, there was a gift with purchase for Way. So I got another leave-in conditioner kind of sample. I just said in my Sephora video that I picked up another one of these. So this was, I think, before the Ulta one. Anyway. Yeah, they are slightly different sizes. This one is 1.5 fluid ounce or 45 mil that I purchased, and this one is slightly smaller, 0.84 fluid ounce or 25 mil. So happy to have more, won't complain. Might not have purchased the one from Sephora, but that's all right. Also got another sample of the Detox shampoo. This is really great if you need to clarify your hair. I think it has apple cider vinegar in it. And then a Way fine to medium hair mask. So I think I might have used their hair mask today. I can't remember if it's the same one or not. But yeah, I'm generally a fan of Way hair products. So I saw that they're just launching some kind of hair gloss, which sounds interesting. I do tend to have kind of, drier hair because it's wavy and it's highlighted. So I'm curious about that, if I can ever get this cap back on. So yeah, so I got that, and then these were also on sale. So this was $17.40, down from $29. These are the Zit Sticka Micro Dart patches for the early stage zit. So these are the ones that have those little kind of hyaluronic and niacinamide spikes on them. They have a representation there. And I like to use those on blemishes that are kind of, deeper in that earlier stage where they're not coming to a head. And so, I don't know, this feels like you're doing something. I'm not sure exactly how effective it is long term, but I figured I would kind of restock on those. And pimple patches like this are something that you can use your FSA dollars on. So if you do need to use any of those dollars up before the end of the year, you can always just stock up on acne products. sunscreen. In fact, there were a couple products that were on my Sephora wish list. I didn't end up placing an order during the 20% off sale for everyone. But those were two items I kind of have my eye on, where I might wait until my FSA dollars kind of replenish in January because I've exhausted mine basically. Better than the alternative though. Okay, so did get some mouthwash. This is what my husband and I both use. Probably not the best price or value necessarily at Ulta, but this was $7.69 down from about $11 for the 16 fluid ounce size. So I got that. Always nice when you can build up points by buying boring things like mouthwash. And then I did get two of these guys actually. I gave one to my husband, but because we are traveling, I got some of the like TSA travel bottles, and yeah, this is the thing I resent the most, taking in my quart size bag because it's so bulky. But anyway, got some of those, and then I did finally get this Tangle teaser that I've had my eye on. So I think I talked about in the like best of Allure video, this won an award, and I've seen people use this for like curling their hair, like kind of wrapping it around the handle and that kind of thing when it's wet. So yeah, so I'm very curious about this. I've had a Tangle teaser for years. I still use one before I wash my hair to kind of get out any tangles, and then I use a wet brush after the shower. It's just kind of the system I landed on. So yeah, curious about that. And then that also had a gift with purchase. So this is the compact styler, which is very pretty. I actually already have one of these, but I think it's all black, and this, I don't know, it just looked pretty, and I figured it wouldn't hurt to have a backup. The good thing about this is that it has this bottom part that kind of snaps into place. Oh, okay. That little bit was standing up, but yeah, so it snaps in, so it kind of protects the bristles. It won't, you know, snag on anything else in your bag or suitcase. So really clever little design. Yeah, big fan of those. And the only thing left from this particular order was the gift with purchase. So this was a free 24-piece champagne beauty bag with a $90 purchase, which was basically like the Sephora gift with purchase I showed you. I'm not sure how many items were in it, but I think it was like an $85 purchase that you needed to make. And I think Ulta always kind of puts Sephora to shame. So you have, you know, drawstring bag you could use for something if you wanted. And I'll go ahead and dig in here. So Mario Badescu facial spray. I get lots of samples of that. The Buxom Lash Mascara. The Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Lifting Neck Cream. The CosRx Advanced Snail Mucin Gel Cleanser. This was a pretty good addition, although it's not my favorite product. The Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, the Universal Lip Luminizer in Fenty Glow. So that is what that looks like. I feel like I've talked before about how these samples don't necessarily look like the full size, but anyway. This was pretty cool. This was the 1 Million Parfum from Paco Rabanne, and I collect these little mini perfume bottles, and this one I think was a pretty fun one. I think it's meant to look like a gold bar, and this whole gold piece I think just kind of pops off, so it's just like a little dabber. But that was kind of fun. The Petite and Pretty mascara, I'm guessing. Yeah. Haven't heard of that brand. Let's see, we have some eye masks from Mura. Yeah, those are pretty cool. The Hemp's Ocean Breeze Herbal Body Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid. That's 2.25 ounces, so pretty good travel size. This I was pretty excited to see. I just get a kick out of these little minis from Natasha Denona, these little samples. If you do see this, this is the shade Cygnus. When you see gifts with purchase, it doesn't always tell you what the shade is, but yeah, this is the shade Cygnus from the Xenon palette, and I think that's one of the, best shades in the palette. I do have a swatching video if you want to check that out. Let's see, the Eczema Honey Body Lotion. I do have eczema from time to time, so nice little body lotion. This is the BB Bumble and Bumble Bond Building Repair Oil Serum. It's interesting. The La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I want to say, was it Rudy Berry just talked about this in a like best of 2023 skincare video. Foaming cleansers aren't generally what I look for having dry skin, but I might give that one a shot. The Pure 4-in-1 Cloud Cream Moisturizer. The Beauty Counter All Bright C Serum. The Irresistible Givenchy Eau de Parfum, which is this guy right here. It says Floral, Woody, Fruity, Luscious Rose Dancing with Radiant Blonde Wood. Might have to give that one a shot. The Aven, is that English? Sickle Fate Repairing Protective Cream. Sounds interesting. I bet you it has like cicapair, like the tiger grass, but I'll have to investigate a little bit more. They have like 10 languages on here. They don't say what it is. Yeah, but it says for sensitive, irritated skin. This is a good product, Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil. I like the Beekman 1802 one. I mean, I've used this one before and it's nice, but lately I've been reaching for the Beekman 1802. So anyway, there's that. The Way Scalp and Body Scrub in the St. Bart's scent. So again, always happy to have one of those. Another L'Occitane hand cream, love that. Strivectin Dark Circle Brightening Eye Serum, random packet, I guess. The Cetaphil Deep Hydration Water Gel. A Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick, I think, in Driver's Seat. And finally, this Scene Skin Caring Magic Serum, all hair types. So that was it for this gift with purchase. Again, I thought it was a pretty good one. And then I have one more order here from Ulta. So I got 2 travel sizes of the Diva Curl Super Cream, which is what I like to use in my hair. These were 2 for $25. I think it would normally be $36. I was kind of kicking myself because the full size, which I just used up, was I think half off at one point during the Ulta Black Friday sale, but I kind of, I don't know, spaced and didn't place an order, so missed out on that. And of course then I used the last of mine up. That one has an airless pump, so it's a little bit hard to see. But yeah, I got those. And then Benefit had, I think, 3 for $30 on their minis. So I just got 3 of their Gimme Brow in the shade 1. This is what I have in my brows now, and I like it to give kind of some extra color and definition to the brows. And then I went in afterwards with the brow setter. So really, really cute little guys. Don't mind having that in the smaller size. Yeah, and then the last thing I got, these were new, so I thought I would just give them a shot. But these are the NYX Shiny Lip Balms. So I think going back to what I said in the other video, I'm traveling with only a quart-sized bag for a few days, so I can't, you know, pack like a carry-on with all of my larger toiletries. So things like lip gloss, foundation, concealer, all of that. Like, I'm looking for kind of solid options. So I have some of these from Tarte, and I thought I would just, they make it so difficult to get into. I just twisted it, but I might have to actually like peel this off later. All right, that was easier than I thought it would be. I was worried I would have to break out the Goo Gone. But this one is Main Character. I think it's basically clear, but it has some iridescent shimmer to it. Let's see, that's basically a clear spot in my hand. Ooh, that's pretty. Do I want to put it on top of this? It smells kind of sweet, kind of like a candy smell. Yeah, that's pretty. Obviously, I just got lipstick over the applicator. And I did talk about their new like concealers from NYX in my Sephora video. I just thought I would quickly tell you, I think I forgot to mention, these ones, this is the green color corrector, but they can roll up and roll down. So that's kind of a nice feature to these. This is the kind of click up where once it's been clicked up, you can't put it back down. Yeah, so those were new. I thought I would just try out a couple of them. Nice gloss options if you need a solid one. And then I also had another order here. This was free with a $75 purchase, and this didn't have a bag, which is fine. I have more makeup bags than I know what to do with at this point. This caught my eye again because it has the travel size of the mouthwash that we like. And again, we'll refill these from like the larger bottle, but you know, sometimes you just need a new one. This I've been really curious about. This is the Sniff Tarte Deco. I've looked at possibly purchasing a full size or a sample of this. I think this is a really nice size actually. This is 10 ml or 0.3 fluid ounce. And this has notes of black cherry, rose, jasmine, birchwood, vetiver, and vanilla. I want to say this was also like in the Allure Best of Beauty Awards. I even have this thing shrink wrapped. All right, finally got that plastic off. I'll just spray some of this tissue. It's nice. It's like a fruity amber. I don't mind it. I don't know that I would ever purchase a full size, but it's interesting. Okay, so that was one thing I was really curious about. Also got a Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. Again, I collect little perfumes, and that is what that particular bottle looks like. Very cute. And then we have the YSL Y, I'm guessing, Eau de Parfum. That's what that looks like. I'm not always sure if these are meant to be men's or women's fragrances. Of course, you can wear what you like, but the packaging looks more masculine, but generally men's colognes are not Eau de Parfum, so I don't know. The Perricone MD Cold Plasma Plus. This was kind of a fun little addition. These are the Le Mini Macaron Baby Doll mini nail stickers. Looks like we have some fun like Eiffel Tower, lips, lipsticks, that kind of thing. Whenever the new season of Emily in Paris airs, maybe I'll use some of those. Grande Brow. Don't really use any brow enhancing products, but that's fine. Let's see, the Supergoop SPF 50, and yeah, this does have avobenzone, so I'll see if my husband wants to use it. Let's see, the Hey Honey Propolis and Minerals Facial Scrub. Another mini perfume. This one had a lot of mini perfumes. This is the Versace Pour Homme Dylan Blue Eau de Toilette. So that's cute. Maybe not the most exciting one I've ever seen. My husband doesn't really wear cologne that often. Like, I think I got him like a travel spray of 8 and Bob like years ago, and he still hasn't gone through it all. But we do have here the Tea Tree Special Detox Kombucha Rinse. So that's like a hair rinse, scalp rinse. And then the Bumble and Bumbo Sumo Tech Flexible Low Shine Cream Solid. I think this is like a hair pomade or something. I think, now that I think about it, I think this set might have been like a his and hers theme, which would make sense, I guess. But yeah, I'll see if he wants to use this. And then finally, the Valentino Born in Roma, I think. Ooh, that's a fun bottle with all the studs. Yeah, so that is it for Ulta. You always feel like you haven't bought that much, and then things start coming in. And to be fair, a lot of this was not strictly Black Friday. So I did place an order from Paula's Choice. It's the Paula's Choice 10% Azelaic Booster. This is what I use almost every night. It also has licorice and 0.5%, I believe, salicylic acid. So if you have rosacea, that kind of thing, this is a really good product to use. And it's like a $30-something product, but it is currently free, I think, with any full-size order. So I picked up the Paula's Choice Nourishing Milky Toner. I'm almost through mine, so I got a backup, and yeah, this is my favorite milky toner. I like it better than the Laneige, and it's also replaced an earlier Paula's Choice toner that I was using. So huge fan of that. Also got another little travel size of it. The cool thing about this, I think I talked about in my Sephora VIB sale haul video, it has a little flap that helps keep the product in when you're traveling. So I have some of these little minis where the tab has kind of ripped off or whatever. So I do refill them if I can, but the more times you do that, the more the packaging kind of breaks down. So I got that. I also got a sample, well, it's a travel size, I paid for it. It's the Barrier Repair Advanced Moisturizer with Tripeptide 5 and ceramides. So I figured I would give that a go. Got a, let's see, this is a travel or sample size product, which you wouldn't think based on the packaging, but this is really potent stuff. This is the 9% salicylic acid. So it just comes in like a little like perfume vial type thing. And the idea is that you can just like dot a little bit on like a clogged pore, that kind of thing, if you need a little bit extra help. You're not supposed to use it all over. It's just like a spot treatment. So I figured I would give that a shot. And then the last product here is the let's see, Explore Exfoliation 3-piece mini kit. So I think this might have been on sale. So it has the 8% AHA gel exfoliant with glycolic acid. So I'm pretty gentle and cautious when it comes to exfoliants because I do have more rosacea, eczema prone skin. It's drier, that kind of thing. But sometimes you need just a little bit of help and kind of cell turnover. So also a sample or travel size, I guess, of the 2% BHA, which is one of their cult favorite products. And then this is the 2% BHA salicylic acid and antioxidant body treatment, it says. So I don't know, I thought I would give that a shot for like KP and everything like that. So yeah, I got that little set. So also for skincare, I did place an order at The Ordinary because I think James Welsh talked about, which one was it? The Soothing and Barrier Support Serum. And this was on sale. So I thought I would try it out because he said, you know, it's really helped with like his redness and that kind of thing. I'm a little nervous. This is not going to work well for me because I think it has niacinamide pretty far up. So this is the, I think like pink liquid that, you know, kind of went viral, I think. But anyway, I thought I would give that a shot. And then they also included the multi-peptide eye serum as like a, I think, gift with purchase. This is another one of their little droppers, although this is the, I think, 0.5 fluid ounce. So not sure what that does, but it was free, so I figured why not. Also took advantage of a gift with purchase from Necessaire. So what they were doing was a free body serum, which I have really enjoyed. I've gone through a full one before. This is the, it's like an unscented, I think, hyaluronic acid product. And it's not cheap. It's like $40 some, and I think you got one free with any like full-size product. So you get a good amount of product. It's 5.1 fluid ounce and has a pump like so. So I did want to take advantage of that. So I ended up getting their hand cream, which I have already started using a bit. It has that kind of typical metal tube that you have to kind of punch or whatever. And I do like this. I will let you know that I had been using the body lotion as basically a hand cream. This, as you may expect, sinks in a little bit faster. This one is richer and it takes a little bit longer. So depending on your preference, I think this one does make a good hand cream by itself. And I also like that it kind of, you know, stands up by itself and is a little bit more visible. Tubes like this, they can tend to kind of get lost a little bit, but I do like it. I don't know that I would repurchase. And then I also got their sunscreen, so I figured I would try this one out. So this has 20% zinc oxide. So I haven't tried this one yet. It has a very kind of interesting colored bottle. It's showing up, I think, a little bit brighter on camera. It looks a little bit more like goldenrod in person, but anyway, you do get a lot of product, and I guess you can use it for, yeah, it says for face and body. I'll go ahead and try this one out. Okay, so it's going to be that kind of formula, and it's good through August of 2024. How can I show this? Maybe not the best if you have a deeper complexion and you're worried about white cast, but it doesn't really smell like anything, so that's good. But if you are pasty white like me, it did rub in eventually. So yeah, so that was it from Necessaire directly. And then I saw that Nordstrom had this set. So I did purchase this like after Black Friday. But this, I forget how much it was initially. I think it was marked down to $40, and then I had a $10 like Nordstrom note, so it ended up being $30 for 2 full-size products. So I thought that was a good deal to pick up. And I think this is a Nordstrom exclusive as well. So I got another one of the body serums. Very happy about that. And then I also got another body lotion. So 2 products I already knew that I enjoyed and will be able to use up. And then I think the last like skincare type purchase I made, I ordered from Prequel. So a lot of people have been talking about them, and basically it's a really affordable skincare brand. You also get a ton of product. So I purchased their, was it Universal Skin Solution Dermal Spray for face and body. This is 0.02 hypochlorous acid, electrolyzed water, and soothing mineral concentrate. And this is 4 fluid ounce. So this is basically the same thing as the Tower 28 spray. So I wanted to give this a shot, and I have been using it a bit. I do like it. It does, I think, have a little bit of a stronger like chlorine type smell to it. So you may or may not enjoy that, but yeah, I wanted to give that a try. I did end up getting 2 of their skin utility ointments. These are multi-purpose skin protectants, and this is a 2-ounce tube. So pretty hefty type packaging, and I'm not sure exactly how much this was, but I think it was under $20. But this has petrolatum, bisabolol, and a skin barrier support complex. So basically you can kind of use this however you like. I think some people use it for slugging. I've used it kind of as a lip balm. Sometimes I'll put like a petrolatum type product. Is it petrolatum or petrolatum? Maybe it's petrolatum. Anyway, I put something like that like on my eyelids because they tend to get eczema and that kind of thing. So it's more of an occlusive layer basically to seal everything in. I figured I could probably use 2 of those, especially like traveling and being exposed to all of those environmental challenges, let's say. And then the last thing from Prequel, which to be honest, really kind of shocked me by how big it is. This is a 10-ounce tube. It's huge. This is the Barrier Therapy Skin Protectant Cream. It says it temporarily alleviates itchiness and minor irritation due to dry skin and eczema. So this has 1% colloidal oatmeal, allantoin, multiceramides, and adenosine. So yeah, like I said, I haven't tried this one yet. I do suffer from eczema, especially in the winter, so I figured why not. I was also trying to get to their free shipping threshold. That's what that texture looks like. I think they had 20% off, which is pretty good, I think, for a smaller brand. And okay, so this is going to be a much more kind of lotiony type texture. And yeah, so the cleanser, which is what a lot of people have talked about, which is like a very high percentage glycerin based cleanser, that was out of stock at the time that I placed my order. It did come back into stock later, but I would have had to basically purchase something else that I already purchased to get free shipping, and I decided I would just wait. They do have another product that's currently out of stock. It's a urea body lotion, and that's out of stock, so I figured I'd wait until maybe that came back, and then I'd hopefully be able to buy both. So that was it for Prequel. I went ahead and picked up 2 of the foundation shades from Mob Beauty. I did a full kind of face of Mob and everything, and I talked about how they do have like little samples of their foundation that you can try. So I did that and kind of figured out what might be my best shades, and then ended up purchasing 2 just based on shipping and all that. So I got the shades Neutral 10, which you can see has that kind of moisture dewiness to it. But yeah, Neutral 10 and Neutral 0. And this is a product I have tried underneath my eyes as well. So I figured I could possibly bring these as well to have like, solid cream foundation type options when traveling. Again, in my Sephora video, I talked about how like I got the Tom Ford foundation sticks, and then today I'm wearing the Fenty foundation sticks. So yeah, similar idea. I just wasn't quite sure which one I would ultimately want to take. And they did throw in, it looks like, a couple samples that I already had. So that was it from Mob. And then the final item here, the pièce de résistance. I don't even know, you might be able to get this from Nordstrom still, but I think it might be sold out at Joe Malone. But they had their set of Christmas colognes in this very cute little gingerbread style packaging. It is very cute packaging. The one thing that kind of surprised me was that it just was shipped like this. There wasn't any kind of outer box or anything, and the lid I don't think was attached either. So they were kind of just shipped loose, which was a bit odd. But anyway, it's very cute. So this set has orange bitters, which is really nice. I purchased their Christmas cologne set a few years ago, I think. So I already have some of these and enjoy them, but I will probably use them up at one point, so I want to get more. Green almond and red currant. I think you can buy both of those in the full size. White moss and snowdrop, really enjoyed that one. That one didn't come back as a full size this year. Midnight musk and amber. That one is, I think, new, or I haven't seen it before. And then ginger biscuit. So really cute little collection there, minus the packaging kind of issue. And that was kind of on my wish list for a while. And I kept checking back on the Malone website because their gifts with purchase vary all the time. So I just wanted to, I guess, purchase it when it was a good one. So this is what they were doing for Black Friday. It's like a little zippered pouch with stripes, and this one I think included blackberry and bay, English pear and freesia, nectarine blossom and honey. I think blackberry and bay was the only scent that I didn't have already, and that was part of the issue, was just waiting until they were new things I wanted to try. Also a mini of the peony and blush suede body cream. And finally, there were just a couple of like normal type samples. The, again, nectarine blossom and honey, like so, and the wood sage and sea salt. So kind of classic Malone scents. So that was it for Black Friday. I did get some like pajamas from Old Navy and like some new underwear and that kind of thing, but nothing too exciting there. So I'm gonna call it here because we need to get dinner in the oven. But let me know if you guys picked up anything exciting during Black Friday or this general holiday sales period. And until next time, I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.